Hadouken!
Welcome to the Know, I'm Ashley Jenkins.
And I'm James Willems.
It's no secret that Rocket League is, like, the shit. Everyone is playing it or talking about it constantly and has been since the game hit Steam and PS4 on July 7th.
Guilty cough!
Exactly.
The game's been praised by pretty much everyone for being a better esport than most esports. Easy to follow along whether you're familiar with the game or not, but deceptively deep to keep play interesting. And the stadium play is instantly recognizable, even for people who've never played a video game in their life. The fact that it's a bunch of cars smashing a gigantic ball around just makes it the best thing ever.
Phrasing. No surprise then that within days of its release, it officially joined the Electronic Sports League, that's the ESL, and by the end of July passed 5 million downloads with nearly 180,000 concurrent players. In other words, people kind of like this game.
And they don't just like playing it, they like watching it too, which is going to be key for its success as an esport. YouTube has released a list of the most popular trending games on YouTube, and lo and behold, Rocket League tops the list.
So that's for July, and that's with it releasing partway through the month, remember, a week down, and still outdid everything. It's not the only surprise on the list though. Just below Rocket League comes Life is Strange, which has been releasing an episode since January, but just saw episode 4 at the end of July. Another game that must have had an impressive spike to place so high on the list with that late month release. The rest of the list is rounded out by Terraria, Godzilla, yes, what? Godzilla, the poorly reviewed title from Natsume that initially released last December for PS3, NBA 2K16, God of War 3, World of Warships, Rory McIlroy, PGA Tour, Path of Exile, and J-Star's Victory Versus or something.
We're not alone in thinking that list is kind of weird, right? Godzilla? Okay, so it hit PS4 this month, but why? No Five Nights at Freddy 4? That's like the YouTube game, and it was out on the 23rd, longer than Life is Strange. Perhaps even more surprising though is a certain absence, Minecraft, nowhere to be seen in the top 10.
Before you break out your diamond pitchforks or whatever, there are a few things to note. The list isn't made up purely based on the number of uploads. Otherwise, Five Nights at Freddy's would be eating all the other games for lunch, probably, and stuffing them in an animatronic suit. It's actually based on a combination of video uploads and watch time. And while they don't exactly break it down, we'd hazard a guess that it also notes changes in those numbers from month to month. 2 were new releases, 1 was a new platform, Terraria got a major update to reignite interest, and so on. So those would all be getting spikes in interest they wouldn't have had previously.
That would better explain some of the games that are missing, namely Minecraft and GTA and League of Legends and Call of Duty and Dota and so on. In spite of being the biggest games around, all those games are missing, not just from July too, they're missing from June and May, which is as far back as the list goes.
Back in May, YouTube released a list of the top 10 games of all time on their platform, and Minecraft took the crown then, followed by GTA. Actually, all those surprising omissions were on there. We're not sure why they've shied away from releasing a definitive list each month. Well, I guess it's actually not that surprising since most of the dominant titles wouldn't move much, so then the list would be pretty much the same every month and that gets kind of boring.
However, Godzilla made it in by releasing on PS4 somehow, and Minecraft also released a new version in July, Windows 10 edition, which built in tools specifically to make video creation easier for aspiring Let's Players, and not enough of a bump to make the list.
Sorry, Minecraft. We'll see how August goes. Psyonix dropped some new content for Rocket League just yesterday, which will no doubt count in its favor for this month's stats, and if Minecraft wants to step it up, well, I always welcome new stuff. How do you feel about space travel?
Mine the moon!
Please. Do you think Rocket League has earned its place at the top? Let us know how you've customized your sweet rocket car in the comments, and like and subscribe for more news about giant balls.
We're in a new set.
You like it? Did you just notice?
Yes.